We're here at the Okanagan Capital Conference. Joining me is Brian Slusarchuk, President of Kenadyr Mining Corp. Brian, can you tell me a little bit more about your company?
Absolutely. Kenadyr was formed to advance a project in the Kyrgyz Republic. It's a gold project that has had a lot of historical investment, 80,000 meters of drilling. It's a project that the Soviets estimated had 5 to 6 million ounces. Most important to us is that there's a high-grade zone called the South Zone with 900,000 ounces at 8.3 grams per ton. That's a historical estimate that we're now looking to not only show is accurate, but also to show and test the theory that the Soviets actually understated the grade.
Right.
And they understated the grade because core recoveries were very poor, 40 to 50% at times, averaging 60%, preferentially poor in the softer areas of the zone associated with high grades of mineralization. So the thesis, the geological thesis that underlies our program is that not only can this be very large, but the grade was actually understated. We actually surround Zijin's TBL mine that they recently put into production at a capital cost of $300 million. And in addition to being very well endowed geologically, we're also benefiting from having such a strategic position with connectivity of mineralization to a super major.
Okay, so this might be a region that some investors might not know much about. Can you talk a little bit more about what makes it so promising?
Sure. This gold belt has created some of the world's largest and highest grade gold deposits. It was host of a lot of exploration work in the 1950s to 1970s, and we're undertaking the first real modern systematic exploration look at this ground. The country itself is a great place to work, transparent, open mining law, very mining friendly jurisdiction. 80% of the GDP of the country comes from natural resources, so it's a great place to be.
Okay, so it sounds like you've had some interesting results so far. What is your growth strategy over the next 6 months or so?
We've just started our drill program and we've had 2 holes so far. The results have been phenomenal. We had in the South Zone that I mentioned earlier an intersection of 40 meters of 6.17 grams per ton gold, very high grade. We then moved the drill more than 1 kilometer away into a zone called the East Zone and intersected 50 meters of 8.15 grams per ton gold. And what's important to note about this 50-meter cut of very high grade is that the distribution of the grade throughout the hole was very consistent. This is a true 50-meter cut of 8.15 grams per ton. It is, if not world-class, close to a world-class hole.
Wow. So what sets you apart from some of the other competitors in your sector?
I think that everybody can see the results that we've delivered so far, the high grade, the big long cuts of mineralization. They know that we're in a great mining jurisdiction. They know that the logistics are good. We've got paved road access. We've got hydroelectric power. What I don't think people realize is that we surround and have this potential connectivity of mineralization to a super major's existing operation, and that might be the only junior mining company in the world that can make that statement.
Ah, sounds very promising. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Great, thank you.